This is London Tonight with Charlene White.
Good evening. It's a wake-up moment for all of us. That's what the Prime Minister had to say about the London riots today, almost 4 weeks on. Meanwhile, communities in the capital are still attempting to understand why the trouble flared up and got so out of hand. In Tottenham, hit hard by looters and rioters, residents have been meeting with police to discuss how they can move on. But the police came in for some heavy criticism. Our reporter Nick Thatcher was at the meeting.
They are images few of us will forget, but they are not the images Tottenham wants to be known for.
It's not the Tottenham that I know, and I don't want Tottenham to be branded as that bus.
So as the town begins the task of rebuilding homes and businesses, the community is coming together to try to make sense of what happened here.
Start listening, please, and start addressing the issues and stop blaming the youth.
The Prime Minister insisted again this morning there was no racial or political motive behind the recent riots. It was criminality, he said, but also a wake-up moment for us all.
So I don't think you can simply say this is just a criminal underclass and no other problem at all. I think it does go broader than that, and I think we all need to have a sort of wake-up moment in terms of exercising our responsibility.
And at last night's community meeting, many thought the reasons for the rioting were both varied and complex.
That really must make sure that we don't say it was started by young people, created by young people, because I think we really need to listen as to the real reasons why it started.
I kind of take the perspective that in order to do something, in order to act, in order to get up, go out of your house and do all of those things, there needs to be something more going on than mindlessness.
Some here thought cuts in services had played their part, others that politicians simply didn't listen.
Who listened? Nobody listened. Now look, everyone's standing up and listening because a few buildings got burnt.
The police didn't escape criticism either. They accept mistakes were made in the wake of the death of Mark Duggan, who was shot dead by officers, and in the first hours of the riot here. But for the audience, there was real concern about the perceived heavy-handed nature of stop and search in the borough.
But you've got to understand the underlying currents of what is going on the streets. Yeah, my boys are scared to come out of their house because they think, oh my God, we're going to get stop and search today.
That if the conduct of any of my staff falls below the standard that I expect, and that's 100%, then I've got to know about it. And I will take responsibility for making sure that that happens.
We need to see more black police. I think that's so true. I haven't come across one, and that's my personal opinion. I also think we need more police in the area that are from the area.
But when it came to the responsibilities of the wider community, there were calls for everyone to play their part.
We must be real, right? You can't burn down your own town and expect to live there. We must have some respect for where we live and have some respect for the police.
We haven't given the younger generation the example that they needed. We let them down, I'm telling you people.
The meeting, according to organisers, had seen an honest, frank exchange of views. There'll no doubt be many more as this community begins the task of rebuilding confidence here. Nick Thatcher, London Tonight, Tottenham.
Now, although a cross-section of society, all ages